We're from Jersey, baby, 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 baby. And you're not.
Back your hips up, down, up, down.
We're from Jersey, baby. From Jersey, baby. We're from Jersey, baby. We're from Jersey, baby. Baby, 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 and you're not.
He once grilled a brisket so tender, the smoke formed the shape of the Alamo. His air freshener is just a slow-cooked rib tied to a string. He taught his kid to recite the Bill of Rights before the alphabet. He's been kicked out of Starbucks for open-carrying a musket. His wedding band is made of barbed wire, forged in a pit fire behind a Whataburger. He believes Dez did catch it and brings it up at every family gathering. He's thrown his TV remote through 3 walls, all during wildcard games. He once filled his pool with sweet tea and called it a tactical hydration zone. He considers scratch-off tickets to be a legitimate retirement plan. His boots have spurs, his slippers have spurs, his flip-flops still have spurs. He's had a spiritual awakening in a Buc-ee's bathroom. He's on a first-name basis with every Texas Ranger, including the baseball team. He built a storm shelter just to age his brisket underground. He once won a bar fight by quoting Willie Nelson lyrics. His porch is technically its own county. He is the most Texas man in the world.
I don't always ride into the sunset, but when I do, it's open carry. Stay loud, my friends.
12 kids later, she's still my prize. But the hallway's too wide for my little guy. One lucky night, I slipped and I found the back door fit so perfectly sound. It's tighter, it's righter, it's our new game. A love so deep, it's never the same. We found a way to keep love burning bright. Put it in her pooper, I shall all night. She laughed and said, well, ain't this a twist? Who knew the back door could feel like this? Now I'm her cowboy riding the range. Who needs a vasectomy? This is the change. It's tighter, it's righter, it's our new game. A love so deep, it's never the same. We found a way to keep love burning bright. Put it in her pooper, I shall all night.
Epstein files don't exist. Stephen King says that there ain't no list. Okay, Stephen, we get the gist. How many 14-year-olds have you kissed? Over 10,000 files of child's porn and Zadina? I could have sworn, and to everybody letting them hide that list. How many 14-year-olds have you kissed? Maybe not everyone flying to that hell of an island knew what was going on. Maybe they're on a violin, completely unrelated, but to them I insist. How many 14-year-olds have you kissed?
All right, you guys, podcast time. We got the equipment and the perfect business plan. Give our show away for free and tell no one how to find it. Ready? I'm going to start a podcast that has no focus, and it'll take up an inordinate amount of time.
Hey, everybody. Welcome into the Boomer Bunker. Listen to that synth 80s music. Isn't it something? Wow.
Fucking fabulous. I love it.
Boy, I mean, don't you love this? Listen to that. Huh? Everybody dance. I've been having a fight with Duchess and Bruce and everybody else on the planet about this shitty music. And everybody loves it. So I said, fuck it.
The whole 80s does not sound like this.
Not all of it, but this shit does. That's all I'm telling you right now.
All right.
So anyhow.
So grumpy.
I am one of your hosts, John Jamingo. And the person that puts up with me the most over here is the Duchess.
Good evening.
And she's already one glass of wine in deep, starting her vacation.
2.
And also in the back, we have our Fred Norris, the Fred Norris of the Boomer Bunker. It is producer Mike.
The 11th commandment. Daddy likes it tight.
That's damn straight. Jesus.
Kind of apropos after the song you just
Yeah.
played.
I'll tell you. All right. So, Duchess,
Yes.
before we get into your feats of strength, I was wondering if you could tell us where to go to find all our stuff.
I can absolutely do that. So we at the Boomer Bunker would love for you to follow us on social media and also join our Discord. You can leave us a voicemail at boomerbunker.com. You can also send us a text or a voicemail just by dialing 856-477-1935. And if you would like your very own Boomer Bunker mug or tumbler, we would love for you to visit horribledesigns.com. And you can own one of these fabulous mugs. They also have skinny tumblers, which makes your coffee taste even better. Jason, who runs horribledesigns.com, would be very happy to take care of you. And just to let you know, we do not make a dime off our merch. We want to make all of our merch as affordable as possible for you guys. So
Yeah, because you're our peeps, right?
we love you guys. So
All right. Well, Duchess, we got to get into it. It's got to
I
be the first
can't.
story.
Oh, God.
Apparently, your piggies have caused quite the controversy. And
They really
I was-
shouldn't. They
I
shouldn't.
really missed this. So you were. I don't
know why this
understand this.
happened.
Look,
I
I'm not
don't either.
I'm not a foot person. Okay, so it didn't do anything for me. But apparently on Twitter, you just relaxing after a hard day's work. You had your
Yeah.
feet up. You just
I
had a
did.
pedicure,
I'd worked like a 12-hour day on
a glass of wine,
glass of wine, feet up. It was great.
and
Mm-hmm.
somebody that we know grabbed a hold of your
He sure did. He
Gra-
sure
and-
did.
Well, Duchess, you did put it on the internet.
That I understand. But I
All
did
right.
put it up on my feed. I didn't hashtag anything creepy.
No, but
To it.
it was there to do with.
Well, and apparently it was
will
done
do.
with.
It
Yeah.
was done with.
It was dirty done with.
So then somebody, Mike from We Powerful Dicks, grabbed a hold of
Dirty
it
bird.
and then said hashtag foot fetish, hashtag.
Foot fetish, feet. Well, no, he didn't take the picture. He shared it. So it's
He
not like
shared it.
so I was clearly identified in it. Now, the picture I put up originally was just like day is done, kind of feet up, relaxing, glass of wine. That was it. Mike decided to share it on his own feed and then include gross feet fetish hashtags. I guess foot fetish, feet fetish.
Oh, wait a minute. He didn't say
whatever.
gross feet fetish. He,
I call them gross because
Yes.
I might don't think it's just a
Well-
picture of my feet because I was up relaxing. It had nothing to do with like I was looking for people to look at my feet. Whatever. Whatever. I understand. I put it up. So
you
I mean,
put it up
yes,
there, and
I
you
threw
got
it
it
out there. Well, and Mike stabbed me in the back a little bit there because that was dirty of him to do so.
I don't
What
think
I'm
so.
saying is, what I take offense at was that he shared it and then put the hashtags for people who are looking for that and sent them to me.
Have you met Mike? Have you? That's what
Well,
he does.
I know that now, so I either A will block him on Twitter. You
Stop
know,
it.
well, I don't want to,
Just
but
keep your
there were. Let me
Fabulous
finish.
feet out of the Twitter.
Let me finish. So there were some comments made, and then Teresa had also
Mm-hmm.
commented. And at that point now it was getting a little creepy because he's getting way more traffic on his post than mine originally, which I don't give a shit. I don't put shit up on X for clout. I have like 12 people that comment on my stuff regularly. That's it. And that's fine. But you know, now Mike had comments like, "Ooh, baby, send me your feet pics," that kind of shit. And then we went back and forth a bit. And I had written a comment, and then I found a typo and deleted it, and went to resubmit it, and the post was deleted.
So Mike took
So,
it down.
Mike
He
took
didn't want
it
to.
down.
I guess
So
he thought you
I
were very
appreciate-
offended.
I was a little offended. It
Did
would
you
have
get
been
any?
funny. It would be funny if he shared it and then wrote something quippy as he does. But the fact he hashtagged it like specifically for people to find feet pictures, that I was a little bummed about that.
Did
But
you get anybody that came in and was like,
no. There's some
Oh, I
creepy
like those
commenters
feet.
on it. Yeah, there's some gross ones.
Was there?
A
I
couple
want to pull.
dudes.
Well, he took it down now.
He
I
deleted
would
it,
love
so
to.
that was fine. But it was kind of creepy. It was just weird, and it was my own fault for putting the stupid picture up. So I just won't do it anymore. So
Well,
if all y'all get mad about it, you can go to Wheelbarrow Full of Dicks and talk to Mike.
Now hold on now. Okay.
I don't want to do it anymore.
What is the big deal about somebody that thinks that you have very nice feet, or somebody
That is not why Mike put it up. Mike put it up because Mike
no,
likes to stir the
I
pot.
understand that.
Right.
I understand that. But let me ask you this: what would be?
Hang on. Fuck you, Mike. You ruined it.
Okay.
Thank you, Louise.
Listen, I just think that if that is got to be the most
That's ridiculous.
innocuous, if I can use that word correctly or even say it, way of making money where like if they don't even show you, it's not like you're showing your boobs or your ass or doing anything like that. Nothing. It's nothing pornographic. It's just pictures of your feet.
I know. It
And let me ask you this.
I didn't put it up for that, and then the fact that like someone it got put that way, I was just like, oh, like I didn't. I should know better. It's the internet. So
Okay.
I'm a grown
Let
ass
me
woman.
ask you this. If you could make 500 hours a month putting up feet pics, would you do it?
I don't know.
See,
I
fart
don't
in a
think my
jar.
feet look that great. That's like I don't
It doesn't
get
matter, Duchess. It doesn't matter what you think. It doesn't matter. What would you? I mean, would that be that big of a deal? 500 hours, cash in your pocket, and all you're doing is showing your feet. The same feet that you walk around in flip flops at the Walmart and everything. It's not like you cover your feet up.
Yeah.
It's not like you're.
Well, it's different though. That's just Willie. I don't know.
So some guys jerking off to your.
Jeez.
All right. Some guys spraying loads, spraying ropes to your feet.
Oh my god.
Is that big of a deal? It's your feet. It's not a problem.
Let's see the picture. I've got a nut to bust.
I don't know. I'm afraid that Duchess will get mad at me if I show that. Okay, so I don't want to do that.
Bob says he'll do his butthole pictures.
No one wants to see your butthole, Bob, for 500 hours. No one cares. I would bend over, spread my cheeks, and let someone see my stink star for 500 hours. Absolutely, I would. Cody says, John's 100% right on this. Everything Duchess, well, I can't read it because I got something up
Everything he has said from not getting the foot fetish stuff and Duchess not getting it.
Right.
100%
Okay.
right.
All right. So what I want to do, let's do this. I want to introduce you to Only Feet.
Oh.
Okay. Here is Only Feet.
All right. Well, they're cute. They're nicer
Okay.
than my feet.
Are they cute? Like, I'll be honest with you. I don't see now.
I like
okay,
the
so,
henna. That's. I mean, I'm
all
not.
right. There's a henna
you're
tattoo.
You're gonna kill Bruce. He's here in the chat.
All right. Now here's expecting feet. 22. She's 22 years old. You got Betsy over here, 30 years old.
I think Bruce just orgasmed.
Right. This looks like a guy's foot. D. Shire, 37. This big men are probably doing this. Maybe gay men. All right. So hold on. They've got different tabs. Let's go to the amateur tab. Looks like the same thing. Oh, wait a minute. Let's go to load more. I got to create an account to load more. I want to load. Listen,
Psych.
as
Go
far
ahead.
as
sign up.
No, I'll go OnlyFans. All right, I'll do that. Only Feet, I'm not signing up for.
OnlyFans. Oh, that's different because it's boobs, right? You get
Right.
boobs.
Yeah, something I like. Hold on. Let's just, while we're here, let's just check it out. Look, sell feet pics. No scammers, only verify. Let's start selling. Sell feet pics to 5,000 buyers. Top creators earn $1,487 plus monthly anonymously. A month.
Yeah, I don't think so.
You don't
it's
think so?
anonymous. I don't think it's anonymous. I think they track your shit.
No. You can make up a name. You can make up I don't know, Miss Piggy, Miss Little Piggy. I don't know. You could be
Miss
Tootsie.
Duchess.
No, just no. You don't use your name. Duchess.
No,
All right, let's see. Here's Sophie. Only Feet actually gets me views, not like any other site. Only Feet is better for me than Feet Finder. There's Feet Finder?
Oh, gross.
Oh,
tippity tap.
I gotta get it.
No.
All right, here we go. Monetize your feet. No scam. Verified buyers.
Oh my gosh.
All right. You start off a little low, about $421 a month.
What would you charge? What do you charge for someone looking at
I
your
don't
feet?
know. All right. Wait a minute. Here's Ashley. How to Get Rich. Shall we play? Let's play.
Look, and her feet are like very prominent, of course.
Of course. Get a little taste. Got to give you a little taste.
Yeah,
Here we
she's
go.
like 23 years old. Yeah, I'm not.
Doesn't matter.
My
They
fat ass can't
tell.
sit like that.
They can't tell how old you are if you're just taking pictures of your feet.
Well, she's clearly not. She's
Okay.
doing like whole like yoga poses here.
All right. Hang on a second.
All right.
Here, let's just see what she's doing here.
23 years old, and I make $5,000 a month off of these. Here's how I did it. Hugh Hefner and being around all those pretty girls all the time is one of my heroes. They call me Toe Daddy.
Oh my god.
I posted it up, and then before I knew it, I had 500 comments overnight. Do you sell feet pics? Do you sell feet videos? Can I buy your worn socks? It was
Oh,
You can
ew.
sell your worn socks.
Oh.
overwhelming.
Oh, hold on.
Were those
what
toes
do
in
we
little
have
cuffs?
here?
Oh my word.
Toe cuffs? They put handcuffs on your big toes? I've never heard of this.
This is a world I am not familiar with.
I understand.
I think
But
Bruce,
see what happens?
Bruce is
I mean,
vanishing. He's like,
Is
I'll
this
be
that
back.
big of a deal?
Bruce will be back in a few minutes.
Yeah, Bruce is going to go run off a hand badge.
Oh,
Overwhelming.
What do your boyfriend think about?
Oh, your
Me
boyfriend.
foot He's jealous he can't do it.
It's because she's doing videos like this.
Yeah.
That's why.
He's
Yeah, here's the other thing. You can go film them giving you a pedicure. The pedicure now becomes a tax write-off.
Toe Daddy can give me a foot job anytime. Hashtag toe cuffs.
All right, hold on.
All right, look, she's making money because she's literally interactive with her feet. Like they're probably propped up by her face. And
How hard can this be? How hard can this be to set up your phone on a tripod and take feet pics? Feet pics in the bathtub, feet pics. Yeah, feet pics with your toes done. You sitting there making like a little, putting your feet together. You know how women put their feet together, and guys like that because it looks like a little foot pussy. And then they can foot pussy. Hold on, let me write that down. That could be
Is that the episode title?
that could be the episode title right there.
You're gonna have to bleep out the.
No.
Oh, Luis says the fussy.
Foot pussy.
F-U-S-S-Y.
It's a fussy.
It's a fussy.
A foot. See, I didn't know this. I'm ignorant to the terminology.
Luis
of the
is awful
foot
young to know these things.
A fussy.
Oh, here you go. He put another one. Foot tussy.
Foot tussy. Let me write that one down.
Oh, and then Bob says pussyfooting around here. Oh my God.
Pussyfooting around. That's pretty good too.
I did not realize this would cause this much discussion.
Neither did I, but listen, I'm all for this. Here's some lady. First day made $75. Someone else, Jess 546 made $2,056.
Well, so I don't understand. Maybe I'm an idiot. So if they're going on Foot Finder or whatever this is, right? Only
Well, this
feet,
is
creepy
only
feet,
feet.
dirty feet
Hang on a second.
person, whatever. So if you go on and you log in and you set up an
Right.
account, like clearly you could already see the feet. So like what else? If you could just see them in profile, like why would you need to see them again? Why would you pay another $5 to? Was it bigger picture? Like I don't know. Yeah, well, yeah. See, here's what Bob says: a little gratuitous taint behind the feet ups. Yeah. So
All right. Yeah. So in
it's
other
not
words,
just feet.
yeah, but you know what? You got a voice that goes with this. You could do a voice where you're rubbing. Oh my God, I had such a hard day. My feet are hurting. I have to rub some lotion on it. And these guys are right. All right, here we
I don't
go.
know if I get through that.
Let's go to Feet Finder. Feet Finder. View, buy, and sell feet pics.
Oh my God.
Feet Finder is the safest, largest, easiest website to view, buy, and sell feet content with.
like-
I had no idea.
It's like Barbie colored. It's all purple and pink and white and like happy. Oh.
I had no idea that this was so.
I'm ruining Bruce. Don't get me started. Dirty feet. Like, you
Dirty
filthy-
feet.
you
You
filthy
dirty,
man.
filthy foot fetish guy, you.
Oh, here you
dirty-
go. I've been hiking all day. My feet
My
are
feet
just
are killing me. Oh my God! Look how dirty my feet
Let me
are.
rub my feet.
I've been working in the garden. Look how dirty my feet are.
Squish my toes in the dirt.
I'm going to scrub my feet right now with a nice warm Epsom salt bath.
Oh,
And you saw that video, and these guys are buying this shit.
Here you go. Luis says stepping on cake videos go for a lot of money. Not that I know anything about that.
Luis, you know way too much about this shit. I had no idea. Stepping on cake.
I'm getting a lot of ideas here. Feet
Bruce,
and Jello.
feet and Jello?
Jello. Ugh. Yuck.
Hey.
Like to squish it, like between your toes?
How about this? You got grapes and you're making wine, but you're in there stepping on the grapes, making the wine.
As long as I don't fall out like the grape lady did.
Oh my God.
Do you remember when she tumbled out of that?
Oh,
Why did they have her 10 feet in the air? That poor soul.
I have no idea. Hold on. Let me see if I can go to
Foot reveal after a 5K. You guys, clearly you have ideas.
See? I'm telling you.
Oh, yeah. I love Lucy.
Stomp.
Wine stomp lady. That poor soul. Oh my God. That is just classic. That poor
wine stomp fall. Here we go.
How long ago was that? And we still, like, most people still remember that.
I don't know, but
I don't know if the youngins do.
Let me see if I can get to it.
All right. So Budvugger's going retro pics and feet warmers. So, like, channel my 80s, I guess.
Yeah.
Like a maniac. Like you just dance up and down.
Why wouldn't you do that?
Oh, my word. Oh, and Lisa says I should sell my socks after.
You could sell your dirty. Hold on. You could sell your socks.
You're such dirty buggers.
Right? Listen, I'm trying to make you some money here. You know, you say you hate your job and you're looking for something.
Well, I love my job, but I just hate having to have a job.
What I'm saying is, if you could make a couple grand a month doing feet stuff.
How do I explain that to my children? Mom, what do you do for a living? I don't.
Hey. Now you got mommy-daughter feet going.
Oh, stop it! Never.
I'll tell you, these sick guys will do this. I'm serious. All right, here we go. Here comes the. Remember this grape lady?
Oh, his poor soul.
What's done is right here. These buckets are filled with grapes. What kind of grapes?
These are filled with Chamberson grapes, and the winner this Saturday, who stomps the most juice, will actually win an overnight stay here at Chateau Alon.
You ready?
You ready to try it?
Yeah.
Right. Do you want to pause this just for a second and just explain to maybe the listening audience? So this is a video from quite a few years ago, probably like early
17 years ago.
Wow. Okay. And basically what it is a woman and a TV anchor like explaining what grape stomping is, like how they would make wine, so how they would stomp it. So they're up on a platform, keep that in mind, and they're stepping into a bucket that's full of grapes. So they're probably, 5 feet in the air, maybe?
Yeah, and not only that, but they have all the stems and everything on them, so that can't feel good.
No.
Especially if you're not used to, if you don't have any calluses on your feet.
Right. Well, if you have nice feet.
But I bet you if you have calluses on your feet, that's some more...
I don't have calluses.
Sure. Let's go. Not disgusting. All right, you ready? Give us a 30-second time. Here we go. So what's the deal here? There's a contest to stomp, and how are you measuring who does the best stomping?
And whoever stomps the most juice wins an overnight stay, but it's not the only thing you can do.
The measuring cups are down below, right?
Measuring cups are down below.
All right. And if you win, you get to stay at Chateau Alon. And what else do you have going on here?
Well, if grape stomping's not your thing, you can come and spend the day listening to live music.
Now, do you think this is hot? All right, Luis, I know you're not into feet, but like, is this a thing for you, Luis and Bruce? You're standing on a gold mine, Duchess. Yes.
Okay, so we'll use Bruce as the foot barometer.
Right.
Definitely into feet. So these women, they're just showing the camera. They're alternating back and forth between these two women, stomping these grapes very aggressively. Like the one woman, the TV anchor, I think, or whomever, is aggressively stomping. And the bucket is not very wide, like that they're in. So
she's about ready to try to step out and catches her foot. And well, here we go.
I can't breathe.
No. I think she's actually hurt.
No, I think studio is like,
hurt. She took a hard fall.
I've fallen and I can't get up.
So she tumbled about 5 feet and like belly flopped onto the ground. So of course it knocked the wind out of her, which was her going, couldn't breathe. And then of course, so it was a live remote. So they just cut away and these two
But not for a while.
Yeah,
not for
you
a
could
while,
hear
they-
her moaning on the
Yeah.
ground.
Here she is again.
I can't. Ow, ow, ow. Oh, stop. Oh, stop. I can't breathe. Stop.
No. The happy Italian. Stomp some grapes. And they go to the studio and they're like, oh, that's too bad. I hope she's okay. Like, oh, it's terrible.
All right, hold on.
Oh, that
I got to get
stomp
back
lady.
to the.
So that video has been hanging around the internet forever.
Yes.
So
All right, let's find out about
we're
Feet
back
Finder.
to the these
Of
chicks.
course.
Okay, so these chicks, yeah, I don't look like that. I don't look like a single one of these chicks with Feet Finder.
You don't
They're
know
all-
that. You don't know if your feet are.
I don't.
You have no
I don't.
idea.
Look, I know. I don't physically look like any one of
Duchess.
these women that are here.
Stop it. Stop.
I don't.
Stop talking. It doesn't matter what you look like.
Mm.
From your kneecaps down, we're all the same. You know, it doesn't
I don't
matter
think
how
so.
old you are. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
I think the girls that are making money are showing more than their feet.
Hang on. Let's play this video and find out. Let's see what this is. It says Feet Finder. And then we got here we go.
Oh my God.
Oh, and there's no music. What is there? Wait a minute. Oh, there's sound. Okay, hold on.
Verified.
Let me go. Here we go.
Feet Finder is the easiest and safest free website to buy or sell
I could narrate
exclusive
this.
feet content.
Yes!
The sign-up process takes less than a minute, and all sellers are ID verified before being approved for account creation. This verification ensures that all content available to buyers comes from real people. Buyers have the option to purchase individual photos and videos from sellers, or subscribe to access all their content for a monthly fee set by the seller. Buyers can send custom requests and message sellers directly. But
Hold on. Let's back it up. So people can say, listen, would you take and rub? Oh, I know. Can you take and rub peanut butter on your feet, or maybe spray whipped cream on your feet, or something like that? I don't know. I have no idea. I feel
All
stupid.
right. Internet porn? Check. Tissues?
the
Check.
comments.
Lotion? Check. Okay. Let's go.
Yeah, right. All right, hang on. Let's hear some of the
men
comments.
in the comments.
Let's hear what's. Come on. Let's
Okay,
get
regarding the woman who fell, she sounds like a beagle who just found a bunny.
That is true.
Bob said she probably sued him for $10 million.
And won.
And then Jody says, "Feet ain't got no face, Duchess."
Exactly.
Milf footsie.
Milf foot tootsie.
Feet pervs like mature ladies too. Well, thank you for calling me mature.
Yes.
Internet pervs do not give a flying fuck. They want a goon. They want yuck.
And they want a coon.
And then Jody, who just got here, said, "Oh, I could start stepping on cakes and stuff."
Yeah, but
I'd
nobody
like to
wants
make
men's feet.
money selling feet pictures, but at this
Oh.
point, it would just be a picture of a pile of ash.
Oh, stop! That's so mean.
Boy, you know.
Oh, Bob says that you. Oh, wait, hang on. Bob says you're requesting tapioca.
Yeah. How dare you, Bob? I haven't had tapioca in so long. I forget what it even tastes
Eat
like.
it now.
Yeah.
Seniorfeet.com. Oh, you fuckers.
Is there seniorfeet.com?
I think Budbugger should do it, and he says he's going to do it.
No. Again, you don't understand this.
Yeah, Lisa says, "Come on, listen to the music. They're showing Snatch." Oh, stepping on cottage cheese videos.
Right?
Oh my God. Yeah. I'm words fail me on this. I have no. Wow.
I'll be damned if there ain't a senior feet. I can't believe. Although it's redirecting
To only
Okay.
feet or creepy
Yeah.
feet or whatever.
Oh, okay. Hold on.
Oh no.
Senior feet is for senior foot care.
Oh.
Whoops.
With all the
All right.
freaking burns and
Yeah.
bad toes and stuff.
Let me get you. Let me get you bunion. let me take your corn off. Okay.
Oh, Jody says, "Do I hate money?"
Yeah, I don't get it. I really don't get it, Duchess. With your voice and making videos like this, and we wouldn't even have to know. You could do this and nobody would have to know.
How would
You
you
could put this on there and no one would know, and you could be making money doing this. And what would you say to your daughters? You say, shut the fuck up and go get your own shit. I'll whip up some tapioca before you arrive tomorrow, Duchess.
I'll be drunk all weekend in Michigan. We can do it there.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Well,
I'm serious.
Shit.
And again, this isn't my thing. All right. Now, let me ask you this. I wasn't going to put this up here.
Oh,
but can I put the picture up that
fine.
The picture?
That's a shitty picture. I look like fucking little fat troll feet, but fine, whatever.
Well, this is the picture that
I know Jody. Yeah, Jody put that one in the Discord. So, no,
this is the picture that started everything.
That's not even the. It's just he just zoomed in on it.
Of course, that's because that's where
the whole.
Nobody cares about your glass of wine and then all that other shit.
Lisa says
foot stomp fest at Mike's. There you go.
Mike, you cannot record my feet.
Can we have listen?
Stomping around
at Mike's thing. Can we get the ladies lined up and do like a foot beauty pageant?
Oh, it's not gonna be my feet. Ew. Dean says I get the real thing this weekend.
Right. Yeah. See,
Bruce is
look,
all for
Bruce
it.
is in. Bruce is in.
Yeah, and Jody's like, I feel like I caused this. You and Mike were the catalysts for this.
Hey, thank you, Mike. Thank you, Jody. We just did 31 minutes of material on this.
That's pathetic.
Duchess says, "Oh, I don't want to. This won't take long.
No one's interested."
No one's
John
interested
was like,
in
"It's gonna be
this.
like a half hour."
It's gonna be half an hour doing this one. All right.
All right.
All right. So
moving on.
Okay, let's move on. Let's go to something different. I think that I have.
Thank you, Jody.
Yes. All right. I think that as I'm getting older, I'm not as angry as I used to be. I'm not. Anybody that knows me when I first started in Discord and first started hanging around with everybody, I would go to guns in a hot minute. And I believe
fuck yourselves, all of you.
Exactly.
That epic.
Yeah. And I believe that I am not the calm, gentler John is not as funny as raging lunatic John. I don't know what to do about this because I'm torn. Like I don't like
it's a different
freaking
Jamingo.
out.
You've evolved.
Yeah, but is that really good? I don't know if that's good. I think
for most species it is. Maybe not you. But I think, evolution
it might
is good.
be better for me, but is it better for my podcasting or my podcast? Is it better for me not to fight with people or get completely angry at shit like I used to? Because I think angry John is funny John. I don't think like easygoing Zen John is as funny as angry John is.
Well, I don't think you're
Fuck you asshole. See? Funny.
You yell at people all the time. And I think it's different when you're one-on, even if you're with, say, on Brand X, you don't rant. You don't go crazy. You don't fight like that. It's been what would make you freak out or people pushing your fucking buttons, like intentionally.
Right. And to be honest with you, I have to thank Man Brain Dave and a slew of other people that basically made me. You know what it's
that
like?
You are.
You know what it's
fucking assholes can go fuck yourselves, every fucking last one of you.
Yes.
All right.
Yeah.
What it basically did was desensitize me to their, I guess, poking and prodding and trying to get me. Like, although nobody could really get me to go off like a rocket ship like Bob could when we were doing the Boomer Bunker.
That's funny you say that because here's the comment. The only interesting parts of our show was when I'd piss you off.
Yes.
And we live for that.
I know. I know.
And Jody says, fight with strangers. Don't fight with your friends, dummy.
Dummy. Well, I guess. I don't know. But then again.
Well, that's how you would run people off. See how that works?
Well, again, remember when I would get drunk and then on Brand X and then we would do the podcast shout outs and then, Deuce would say the Who's Right podcast and I would go on a diet tribe
you
about
went on
everything.
Like a 30-minute diatribe.
Yeah, about everything that happened and how I was wronged.
Yes.
And you know what?
And nobody believed you.
What do you mean no one believed me? I'm speaking the truth. One thing I am is truthful. Ooh.
I know.
Can I take a tangent?
Let's do it.
I'm worried about myself. I'm worried about myself for a couple of reasons. One is that. The other is dementia. Because we were talking about Live Aid, and I said, I remember the Concorde coming into Philadelphia. I remember coming. I can see it in my mind now. I can see it coming over the bridge, and I can see it landed in Philadelphia. Deuce says the Concorde never landed in Philadelphia. It landed in New York. Phil Collins helicoptered there. I swear that I watched that plane come across the river and land in Philadelphia. I looked it up. The Concorde never landed in Philadelphia. So what is this? Am I lying? Did I make this up? And then now all of a sudden I'm put this image in my mind?
When they call it, like, when you believe something happened, like it's you, what's that syndrome? It's
stupidity?
No, it's
not. Retardation? No.
Well,
what?
I'm sure you have that, but it's not what I mean. Oh, shit! I'll think of it. Maybe somebody in the chat will pop up with it. But Lisa says you remember every elevator story detail, like down to it. So
I get that, but I remember
Mandela effect. Thank you.
The Mandela effect.
So I think you just thought you saw it, or maybe you saw the helicopter, and they're like, "Wow, he took the Concorde," and then you. Because you tricked your brain into thinking that
a helicopter's the Concorde. No.
Well, what you've done is you've talked yourself into the fact that he flew on the Concorde and then he helicoptered over, and then now he came over on the Concorde. Now it's just he just came over on the Concorde and you saw it.
I was living with my mother at the time, and we were like 3 blocks from the Delaware River, and there's a hill that you can go down, and it takes you right to the river. It was called Beach Hill. This was way before, where that place that I showed you right by my house, which is right down on the river, right across from the airport.
Yes.
I remember the car that I had, which was a green Chevette. I remember driving down that hill and sitting there waiting for this thing to come across the river. I remember this. And now I'm doubting myself, because I was like, get out of here. So I looked it up. Deuce is right. God damn it. Deuce is right. That Concorde never landed in Philadelphia. So what am I doing here? Is this it's the Jamingo effect? You're an idiot. No. But I'm telling you, and I sat there for a couple of days. I'm like, am I losing my mind? Am I absolutely starting to lose my mind? Am I starting to? And I'll say this.
Dementia, here I come.
Exactly. When I was married, my mother-in-law lived with us, and she had dementia. And I'll never forget, we're sitting, she's out there watching TV with us, and she's sitting in a chair, and I'm sitting on the couch, and there's a love seat across from us. And she goes, who are those two? And I look over, and there's nobody sitting on the love seat. I go, what two? She goes, the two that are sitting on the love seat. I go, there's nobody there. She goes, they're sitting right there. So I get up from the couch, and I leap onto the love seat.
So mean.
And she's like, and she startled, and she goes, oh my God, I can't believe that. I remember one time she said to me, this is when it first started. She came out and she goes, there's a man in my bedroom. So I jump up, I go flying in there, and I go, where? And she goes, underneath the bed, there's a tunnel, steps in a tunnel. And I'm like, all right, hold on. I'll get my wife. You deal with your mother. So, I'm like, is this how it starts? Is this how it starts? I'm serious. Like, I don't know what the hell. What are we doing here? So anyhow, that freaked me out. It freaked me out for a couple of days, because I'm like, first I thought, okay, maybe the Concorde didn't land with Phil Collins, and I just saw the Concorde come over. So then I said, did the Concorde ever land in Philadelphia? Nope. Damn it. I think it only went to Los Angeles, and it went to JFK. I think
it wouldn't have flown over. Probably wouldn't. That really wouldn't.
No, not that low. Not that low. Not across. How I watched. I watched.
They come in low.
1,000 planes land at Philadelphia International Airport. Being in this area, and not that low. So anyhow, it's weird. It was just a weird situation where I was like, "Damn it, what the hell?" Now I'm starting to wonder.
I think you talked yourself into that you'd seen it. I think there's something else you'd seen, and you either jumbled it that way, or
I've never been to JFK Airport, so I wouldn't have seen it there. but again, as I'm talking to you, I can, in my mind, I can see it coming across the river and going into the airport. So I don't know.
You've talked yourself into it. That's one of those, you can swear it happened because you believe it happened. So of course, in your mind's eye, you can see it because clearly it happened. You saw it.
I guess.
But it didn't.
I don't know.
So,
but
all right. Well,
I'm
thank
nervous.
you, Juice, for freaking John out even more.
Well, it's not that he's freaking me out. He's right. He's right.
Well, I know, which is freaking you out.
That's one of Deuce's favorite things to do is after he listens to an episode.
Oh, I know. I'm in the chat. Yeah, I'm in that chat.
He comes in and corrects me.
Wrong.
Because I said,
I corrected you on a couple
I said, what'd I say? John Hall. I said John Hall when we were talking about 80s music. It's Daryl Hall. I said, I saw John Hall in concert. No, it's Daryl Hall and John Oates.
Yeah.
I call bullshit.
Right. Maybe I was abducted and probed by aliens. Oh, geez, I hope that's not.
Maybe they were on the Concorde.
Right. All right. I have to get into this because I can't let this lie.
All righty.
So we were talking today on the Weathered View. I got in early before everybody piled in, and I asked I asked Bruce, what was, out of all the genres, what did he think was the worst genre?
Mm-hmm.
And he
was
said,
it the 80s?
He said no. He didn't think it was the 80s.
No.
All right. So now what I'm saying is I want to go over some things with you.
All right.
Because I want to amend what I'm saying. All right. Because not all 80s music is bad.
That's clearly not what you said. You're like, I hate the 80s.
I hate
it all sucks.
I hate a genre because what I did was I said to Vera, because of course, I said, Vera, do me a favor. Give me a list of the top bands in the 1980s based on chart performance, cultural impact, album sales, and lasting influence.
Well,
so
God
she did.
for
She goes,
Vera. Yeah.
This list includes rock, pop, new wave, R&B, superstars that define the decade.
Yeah.
All right. So here are the top bands of the 80s.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Rock and arena rock. U2. I'm sorry. U2 blows. I can't stand it.
That was their Joshua Tree was their best album though in the 80s. I know you don't like them, but it was phenomenal.
Right. Bon Jovi. Okay. I'll give you Bon Jovi.
Yeah.
Bon Jovi was okay. Guns N' Roses. Not bad.
Yes.
Okay. Then it says Journey. Big hits like Don't Stop Believing.
All the hits. Yeah. Early
All
80s.
right.
Yeah.
And then AC/DC Back in Black was the 1980s and one of the best selling albums ever. Okay.
All right.
Here's the genre of music that I hate.
Genre. You keep
genre.
putting
What
a
did I
D in
say?
it.
This is
calling
the
it
Sandra.
genre.
This is
Sandra,
the
but genre.
Sandra. This is the Sandra of music that I hate. And what it's called new wave and synth pop.
Okay.
These bands are Duran Duran, Depeche Mode, The Eurythmics, Tears for Fears.
You forgot the Police.
The Police, but you know what? I was going to leave them out because they're not a bad band. But I don't remember the Police.
Okay.
I don't remember but it says Sting led a trio with a reggae rock flair.
They did.
See, I don't remember a lot of synthesizer garbage, new wave stuff with the Police. I don't. I almost consider them rock. All right.
Well, some of their albums were more. I think as they got a little further into their career, like Synchronicity was clearly the best album, my favorite album. But some of them were amazing, and that was
Tears for Fears.
No, the Police.
Oh, the Police. I'm sorry. Okay.
So,
yes.
Synchronicity was amazing, and I mean Duran Duran. Not everyone was super synthy. See, I would think Depeche Mode was probably more synthy than Duran Duran.
Yeah, that kind of music. That. Like the music I was playing in the beginning of the show, I went and pulled synthesizer.
I don't remember a lot of Duran Duran sounding like that. To me, that was more, But I get it. Like it's heavy.
That's the music I don't like from the 80s. So then you got pop icons like Wham. Again, all right, Hall & Oates. I consider them more of a rock,
right?
Pop and Culture Club. Again, very synthy, and the Bangles. I wasn't really a big fan of the Bangles. They were okay, but this is what turned me when we were talking about 80s music, because we get to R&B, funk, and dance. Prince and Revolution. How can you say Prince and Revolution is bad? It's not. You can't say that. All right. The Time that the two songs that were their hits were one of my favorite songs. Earth, Wind, and Fire. Of course, they came from the 70s, but
Who was the other band up against Earth, Wind, and Fire? That Bruce.
Oh, you're talking about what's the band that everybody says?
I forgot.
The Tower of Power.
Tower of Power. There you go.
Yeah, the tower. Yeah, notice Tower of Power's not in anywhere here.
Yeah.
Notice that's not here. And then New Edition to me, which was that kind of teenagery kind of girl screaming bullshit.
But there was always a band like that.
Yeah.
I mean,
New
go
Kids
back
on
to
the Block.
Beach Boys, Beatles, Rolling Stones. All the girls love, but that was the boy bands. They evolved as they got further into it. But then like Duran Duran, total ton of girls, and then like New Kids, New Edition, groups of boys did well.
Right. But still, it's not like my. But
New Edition
like
gave
I
us
said,
Bobby Brown, who ruined the world by making sure Whitney Houston died of a drug overdose. So,
right. Bobby Brown, I'll never forgive him for fucking up Whitney Houston, one of the best singers
ever
in the history of ever.
Scumbag.
And then when you get into hard rock and metal, you got Def Leppard, and this is what I'm going to say. Okay. I think the 80s kind of ruined Van Halen. I agree with Jody. The Jump era was the worst era for Van Halen. There was a lot of organ synthesized music in that. Then you got Motley Crue. I'm on the fence with Motley Crue. And then one of the best rock bands ever, which was Metallica. And their favorite, and one of my favorite songs from Metallica is the song One.
I like Fuel. That's fun. Give me fuel. Give me fire. That's always fun.
Right. And then you got honorable mentions, which would be In Excess. And then here's a band that makes me that loosens my stool, The Cure.
Yep, that's a synthy band. That's very synthy. Yep.
And then you got Talking Heads.
Another one.
They're okay. They're like the B-52s. They
have a huge catalog, but they're just odd.
Talking Heads.
They do have
I
a
guess
catalog. Yeah.
And then REM wasn't bad. And then we got Genesis from Phil Collins. So I will.
There's a ton missing off this list. Michael Jackson. Where's Michael Jackson in any of this?
Is he? But was he really this 80s? I guess he was.
He's a pop icon. He was
I guess
and the Jackson 5.
Oh. Well, they were more 70s. Jackson 5s were more 70s. Well, Osmond Brothers, Jackson 5, Partridge Family.
What about like
mid 70s?
Like Huey Lewis. Huge, like Hall & Oates level.
Yeah.
Bob Seger was enormous at that time in the 80s.
I guess. So here's the 25 Hot 100 songs of the 1980s. Number 1, Physical by Olivia Newton-John. Okay. I mean, that's the best song. Then you got Betty Davis Eyes. I mean, this is what I'm saying.
Did you
Endless
see
Love.
that's being remade? You know who's remaking it, redoing Betty Davis Eyes?
No.
Is that JoJo Siwa from the Disney Channel?
The one that doesn't know whether she likes...
No, she likes guys now. Now she's with a guy.
She's not a car. She gave up the carpet munching?
Yeah, well, they called her out on it on whatever show that Mickey Rourke busted her on. And now she's into dudes. But
she's quitting the Shrub Scouts?
She sang Betty Davis Eyes, and it's horrible because Budbugger says she's back on the dick.
She's back on the dick.
Yeah, and it's terrible because anybody who knows that song clearly heard it in the 80s when Kim Carnes like kind of growled it out. Like she had like a gravelly, husky voice, and JoJo Siwa just does not. And it's just, she sings it like clear, and it doesn't sound great. But I'm sorry, go ahead.
No, I'm just saying, it's just like The Police. Every Breath You Take is one of the worst Police songs. Every Breath You Take.
I don't think that's one of their best songs. It's a stalker song. People, we got married to that. I'm like, it's a stalker song.
And then you got Say, Say, Say by Paul McCartney and Michael Jackson.
A terrible song.
The worst two songs that they've ever put out.
These are not great songs. These are clearly pop songs. Like, they're not good.
Right.
Like,
the
they're
80s pop
chartbusters.
music, it sucked. Most of it sucked.
There's a couple like Call Me by Blondie.
Open Arms by Journey. Worst song
I know
that Journey had is Open Arms. Centerfold by Gay Giles Band. The Jay Giles Band, the Gay Giles Band. Same thing. And then you got Careless Whisper.
Yeah.
Maniac. And then Time After Time with Cyndi Lauper.
I did like that song. I love Cyndi Lauper.
Yeah, but I'm just saying.
She's very talented. And there's a few other sons, but some of them these are surprisingly cheesy songs.
Yes.
Like they're very poppy 80s songs. But then you threw in like Joan Jett and like Survivor. So there's a couple like little ones that are,
So when you say that
80s is a huge range. You got to be very specific.
Well, it's 10 years. I understand that. And it also had a lot of different what would you call it? Like
Jay Giles rules. Fuck you.
Please.
That was a shitty song of the week.
Oh, it was?
Mhm.
Centerfold?
You know who brought that was Lucy Tightbox.
Oh, okay.
I went up against her on that. Oh,
Oh, did you?
Mhm.
Did you rub up against it? Did you
Yeah,
rub your feet up
we
against
rubbed
it? Did
our
you rub
feet together. Yeah,
Did you really?
we did. It was great.
Exactly.
She's still recovering, but I think I won that week.
I don't think you've ever lost. What shitty song of the week have
I
you?
tied with you. You brought me down. But yes, it was,
Yeah,
I won that song. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, here you go. Ken says the worst Van Halen song is "I'll Wait." I don't even know that song.
Air staining ear cancer. Oh, wait. I don't know what that song. I've never heard that song. I don't think.
I think it's one of those we probably know it, and when we hear it, I'll be like, "Oh, it's that song."
Okay.
Okay. Up. Jody says we're gonna interrupt for a
Red
second.
is back this week.
But he's on vacation next week, so we're gonna talk on shitty song of the week. I'm excited.
Okay.
Jody's
good.
going to Disney.
Going to Disneyland. I'm going to Disneyland or
Get
Disney
them-
World.
He's going to Disney. The
Are
one
you going
in
to
Florida.
California or are you going to Florida?
Florida.
Okay. Oh, nothing like going to Florida in at the end of July, early August.
I know.
Jesus.
I'm embarrassed to say I do love Van Hagar. The first album, the 5150 album, I love so much.
Yeah, there's some. I'm
That's
sorry,
a great
but
album.
yeah, I don't see.
I had
Sammy
very
Hagar part.
memorable time events that happened during that during that whole year, and a lot of the songs fell in for that, and it was just.
Well, like what, Duchess?
Well, it was a particular.
Did you lose your virginity to a 51?
No, it was. No, it was just like a fantastic summer, and that was just one of the soundtracks of that summer year.
Oh, okay. And what summer would that be?
Summer of
You remember?
1986. Yeah.
1986. Okay.
Way back in the 1900s there, folks.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Let's see. 1986. You were like 17?
16.
16.
I just turned
huh?
16, yeah.
Okay.
It was a great summer. Oh, my God. It was fantastic. So Bruce is thrown in Alan Parsons Project. Yeah. Yeah, some of that Supertramp, not so much.
Supertramp.
To me, they were 70s.
girlfriend. She's the only one I got. No shit with that
I
voice.
love Eye in the Sky, Alan Parsons Project.
Oh.
I am the eye in the sky. I can't.
Oh my God, no, that's horrible.
I love that song.
That's worse than Chevy Van.
And no, what was it? Was it Don't Answer Me? I don't know. I think that's
Okay.
I love that one.
All right. Well, let's. Anyhow, I'm amending my statement on 80s music to the synth
Thank you.
pop garbage.
A very specific sound. I
Yeah, new
appreciate
wave synth pop is the worst genre of music ever.
All right,
So there you go.
I can understand that you are not a fan of that, but
No.
but I appreciate because as I was looking at these notes before the show today, and I'm like, how is he complaining about any of these songs? They're all great. Like there's just some fantastic acts through here. And actually, the only thing I took umbrage with was the hot 100 songs of the 80s, like the top 25. I thought.
Now,
most
again,
of them
remember,
were
this is
shitty.
Vera.
Yeah. Well, that's true.
That's, it's whatever that
Safety
spits that
dance.
out.
Vera
Safety
here.
dance. Another
John
garbage song.
researched it, and you are correct. Ladyboy fetishes can lead to dementia. Probably
no.
should limit it.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you, Vera.
Thank you, Vera.
I appreciate that. Jesus Christ. You give Mike 11
inch.
labs and you never know what's going to happen. That's all right, Mike. You keep going. It's amazing. All right. I heard from several people about you and an SUV.
Oh, no. Okay.
And no one will tell me what it is. So what happened with you and an SUV?
All right. I will try to keep my details very close. So Monday, I had a large event that we coordinated with my job. So there were vendors. We were in a park. And one of the vendors was a local car dealer who brought their, like a Suburban over. With some giant Chevy. So it's brand new. Parked it on the field. It's got the big sticker on it and all that. $88,000. at
For
the
a
base
Suburban.
I think it was a Tahoe. Excuse me, it was a Tahoe.
Okay.
So
Suburbans are even more, but go ahead. I'm sorry.
it was it wasn't even a Denali. It was
That's more than I paid for my very first house.
Thank you. Right.
In
Me too.
1990.
I bought my first house in '97, and we paid $82,000. Now,
91,
it's
I bought my
a lot
first
more.
house. And I
So
paid $74,000 for it.
it was
Jesus Christ.
insane. So they park it on the field, and the sales guy comes over and gives me the key, and we exchange some back and forth. They wanted to leave it, and I said, "Well, it's up to you, but I'm not going to be liable for it." And he goes, "Okay, would you mind putting it in the parking lot afterwards?" I was like, "Sure, fine." So he hands me the key fob, because everything's a fob now, and there's no whatevers. So the event runs, and we start cleaning up and wrapping up. Now I've got to drive this Suburban or Tahoe off the field. They brought it up on the field from the road, so they kind of bumped it up over the curb and drove it in, which was fine. There was a ton of traffic, and I was not comfortable with driving a car off a curb that I'd never, ever driven before. So I get the key. I had to climb in. Thank God there were running boards. When I stood next to the door of this vehicle, the rear view mirror, which is on, I guess on an arm on the door, was
The side view mirror.
the side view mirror was like by my head. So I'm standing as tall as the stupid mirror. So already I'm not feeling very confident. So I climb in, literally had to pull myself up into it, step up, swing in. So I start the car, because all you do is just press a button. Everything lights up. There's a display for everything. It was like a 2x2 display with instructions on how to do things. I have no idea. My car does not have any of this. I have a Hyundai. It's like a base model. There's no remote anything. So I'm looking at this vehicle, and I'm like, all right. Well, usually now they've gotten rid of the stick shifts.
I'm driving the space shuttle.
It was like the space shuttle.
Did you call Uncle Buzz to see how you can drive this thing?
No. So I know vehicles today now don't have the shifters anymore. My car still has the shift.
It doesn't?
No, they have a knob. Like, you just dial the knob, like
I didn't
park,
know this.
reverse,
Okay.
drive, whatever. So I'm looking for a knob, and I can't find the knob. Normally I could find a knob. This knob was mysteriously missing. So now I'm sitting in this car 5 minutes. just
Trying to figure out how to put it in drive?
Trying to figure out how to fucking get this car moving. And I'm like, there's people walking around looking at me, and I'm like, okay. I finally find it, and it's on. It looked like the windshield wipe, like the lever that you would push down. That's where it was. And I'm like, I'm going to drive this $88,000 car by just turning something on a little stick. I just didn't feel confident. So I was like, all right. So I made sure my foot was on the brake. I had to hike the seat all the way the fuck up because the guy who drove it was like 6 feet.
I hope this story ends with you crashing in a tunnel.
It did not. So I finally get it into drive, and I'm driving this thing down a little path where there's people walking, and now I'm terrified I'm going to run civilians over. So they're moving out of the way. I get it. I'm doing like 5 miles an hour. I'm just coasting it. I don't even think I hit the gas. It just cruised through, driving into a very narrow parking lot. And I'm like, okay, there's spots here, because I know I moved my car. So there was a spot. And I realize as I start to go into the spot, I cannot cut the wheel on this thing.
It's got a very, very wide turning radius.
It's enormous. And I'm like, I cannot figure, and I'm like, back it up. I'm like, I can use the fucking big window here. So I'm like, I put it in reverse, and I watch it, and it all lights up, don't hit this, that. So I'm trying to K-turn this sucker in. It's not working. I'm like, I could not cut it sharp enough. So I was like, fuck it. I'll go around. There's a parking spot on the other side. But the same issue. It didn't give me enough turn. So I'm like, God damn it. I drove around the parking lot twice. It's just a little parking lot, probably like 50 cars.
Women drivers.
No, come on. I'd never driven this vehicle ever. It was humongous. It was an enormous vehicle.
A man would have parked it in the first attempt.
Well, good on you, you big weenie. So I knew where I could park it. So I was like, fuck it. I ended up driving through a neighborhood that was
drove it back to the dealership, and I crashed through the front window.
No, I drove it around and ended up parking it in a private parking lot that I knew, and just landed in there. And then I was like, but I was cursing the whole time. I'm like, motherfucker, I can't turn the wheel. Like, I was mad because I'm not a bad driver. I can drive a vehicle. I've driven larger trucks.
I just can't park one.
No, nothing that size. Everybody's got their cars smashed into this parking spot. I'm not taking the paint off of somebody's car for a car I don't fucking own.
I
I'm not
understand.
responsible. So I was like, motherfucker. So I just ended up parking the car, and I was just pissed off. And I was like, fuck, I couldn't park it. So it was just.
Did you ever think one time that actually ask a man to park it for you?
The man left it. He just tossed me the key.
No, but I'm just saying any man. Say, sir, do you think maybe...
Who am I going to ask? Some random stranger? Here's an
$88,000
$88,000 vehicle. I'm just going to toss it to some fucking stranger and have him park it? Maybe?
Yeah, it's not yours.
No.
Okay.
Absolutely not. So, no, because now they handed me the key. Now I'm fucking responsible for it.
Oh, okay.
So, great. So the space was very narrow. I'm sure if somebody who is experienced and comfortable in driving a vehicle that size could have gotten it into the spot.
A man?
Sure, if that's what you think, a man can drive it. My coworker drives a Tahoe and backs her car in every fucking day. So whatever.
You should have called her. Maybe she could have.
She left. She fucking left. I was the only person there, so I had to move it. Oh, so yeah. So the visual, I literally had to fling myself into it and jump. I jumped
little
out.
Little head, just over the steering wheel, just riding around the parking lot.
I drove it twice, and then I'm like, fuck it, and left. I was just so pissed off. I'm like, I know I can park this. If I had a little less cars here, I could probably get it into the parking spot. But it was also a parking spot. It was like right up against a median. I can back in. I can do it. All right. Ken says, my wife is a Suburban, just saying. Well, your wife drives a Suburban. I have never driven a Suburban. I've never driven a Yukon or any of these Tahoes. So that is not me driving. Fuck yourself. I have not been in an accident in years and years.
It's parked. Can I tell you a story about what happened to me yesterday?
Yes.
So yesterday I was out driving, and there's this one place that has the best soft serve ice cream. And I had a hankering for soft serve. So I said, okay, I'm going to go get me ice cream. Now, it's down this country road. There's it's all farm on both sides. Just a couple crossroads. I'm driving, and I'm just sitting there listening to a podcast, and I'm driving, and you see people pull up, and you're like, they're going to stop. They have to stop, right? They're going to stop. Nope. This person pulls up, stops, and it pulls out right in front of me. I mean, I'm like, fuck. So I immediately jerk. Look, there's nobody oncoming. Thank God. Or I would have had an accident. Nobody's in the oncoming lane. I jerked the wheel to the left, go out in the other lane, just miss them. I was waiting for impact. That's how close it was. I jerked the wheel to the left, get it straightened out, up on the medium, like the shoulder of the road.
Nice.
Get it back the other way and get back on. I swear to God, I thought I was shit my pants. I haven't had an accident, and I'm doing 55 mile an hour. This would have been fun.
Yeah.
So, but to be honest with you, I still got my chops. Oh, yeah, of course I got my ice cream.
It's like a reward. Yeah.
Yeah. When I got my ice cream.
Can we say hi to Bright Gaming, who commented over in Rumble? It just said honk honk from Canada.
Honk honk.
So, I'm not sure when they commented, but welcome.
Yeah.
Smash that like button. Like and subscribe. So, yeah, thank you all for all you supportive gentlemen in the comments who are now laughing at me.
Go ahead, put them up.
All right.
Let's.
Hey, I got to scroll back. Hang on.
That many, huh?
There's a few. How many milk crates did they give me to
climb into it?
This one had running boards. Thank you.
Okay.
I should have done donuts.
Yeah.
It's a monster truck to Duchess. Yeah, it was a big fucking vehicle. So.
It was a Tahoe. They're not that big.
Well, this one was
88K better have running boards.
Not all have knobs. And then Dean says, timestamp Mike found the knob.
I finally found the knob.
I found the knob. Yeah, there you go.
That's 1 hour, 3 minutes.
I gave that to you. The H on the Hyundai bumper stands for hiya to the resale value. I'm just going to drive this thing till it's dead. Josh says, please tell me there's closed circuit TV. Probably not. The seat was all the way forward, and I didn't have to lift it up, but it was definitely forward. And then apparently I said, it's enormous. So they want you to record that too. Drove it to Title Pawn. Bruce says, I can't drive the big knob. Oh my God, you dudes, you're so mean. I bet the space was huge. It was just car size.
It was huge. Huge.
I'm used to little packages. I'm used to driving my 4-door little Hyundai Elantra and just zooming into parking spots. So this car was just way bigger. He sniffed the gas, brake pedals to get the essence of your feet. It was not parallel parking. It was literally just like turn into the parking space. And
all right.
Yeah. So, all right, there's plenty more. So we're good. We're good. Thank you, gentlemen. I appreciate your support.
Sounds like it.
So mean.
All right. I want to go over something like somebody said they like Ron DeSantis wants to do away with property taxes. And I got to be honest with you. I couldn't agree more.
Okay.
I really couldn't agree more. There was this one. All right. So let me just go with Ron DeSantis' video here.
Their citizens to higher taxes, such as higher property taxes, to pay for these spending habits. And, you know, these property taxes, it's like you buy a home, you buy land, you know, maybe you buy the home outright, but maybe you pay off a mortgage over 30 years. And then, okay, you've paid off the mortgage, you bought the land, you've been taxed many times. It's like, is it your property or not? Just for being on your property, you got to write a check to the government every year. So you're basically paying rent to the government to live on your own property. And our homestead exemption is not strong enough to help these folks because the property gets assessed so high. And that's the thing. If you buy a home for $300,000 and you know there's certain tax, well then what? 10 years later, they say it's worth $700,000. And so, and they say, you know, there's homestead stuff that helps protect you to a certain extent, but you're paying more. And a lot of people can't afford that. So I think that that's a big issue. And I know we're going to be really looking at ways to bring people relief from that because I think it's been really something that's pinching a lot of homeowners, particularly seniors on fixed income.
All right.
Like anybody. We're all on fixed incomes now. I hate to clue you in.
So here's the thing about Ron DeSantis. I think he's an amazing governor. I think he would be an amazing president. But the man just doesn't have the charisma to win an election.
He's a little flat, but I mean, you've seen other people with nowadays you need charisma because people will vote for charisma over skill.
So my
Obama.
issue is now that there's no way, you know, we are basically slaves. We are slaves to the government. And the thing that pisses me off is that even townships are just a glorified HOA. If you want to do something on your property or whatever, you've got to go to the township and you got to get a permit and they've got to accept it. And it's horseshit.
God forbid you need a variance.
Oh my God.
You got zoning and you got to go to planning and the township has to approve. Fuck that.
Right. So here's this one lady, and I think this is it. And she's got 37 acres. All right. And she wants to parcel off and put some small houses because she's got kids and she wants the kids to have their own property when they get older. So she wants to build houses on her own 37-acre parcel of land. Listen to this.
Even if you own 37 acres of land, the government will still control your land. Did y'all know that? Because I didn't know that. And I just walked into the municipal building. Okay, I'm going to put a tiny home on my property. And he immediately said, nope, you can't do that. I was like, what? What are you talking about? I have 37 acres. There's plenty of room to put a tiny home. Nope, you can't do that. You're zoned to have one house on your property. I'm like, dude, my property is massive, okay? And this is for my kids' future, to have a tiny home. Ultimately, I want three little tiny homes in the back corner of our property. Nope, you can't do that. What do you mean you can't do that? No. Zoning is planned for I'm like, what plans does the government have for my property? I don't understand what you're saying to me. And you could tell this guy had never gotten any pushback because I was pushing back. Like, you're telling me I can't put a tiny home on my property for my children to live in when they're 18, 19, 20, young adults. What are you talking about? No, it's not zoned for that. Okay, so rezone it. And then he's like, well, there's a floodplain here. And I was like, he said 100-year floodplain. I said, well, what year are we on? He couldn't tell me. He's
all right, so here's my issue. The township that I'm in right now, you can't have chickens. Like if you had a halfway decent sized yard and you wanted to raise chickens for eggs or whatever, you can't raise chickens. There's a no chicken in this township. You're not allowed to have chickens.
See, we can have chickens, but we can't have roosters.
Oh, you can have chickens, but you can't have roosters.
Yeah.
Okay. Here's the other thing. Like, exactly. If you wanted to get one, remember when I said I was going to buy a container? I had to change my phone number because I couldn't get the people to stop calling me. You know, one of them shipping containers, you can buy them for like $2,000. A 40-foot container that would, you know, you can do things with. You're not allowed to have one of them in this township either. They sit there and they crawl up your ass. And if you're going to do something on your land, they want all these improvements and all this other bullshit, and they make it impossible to do anything on your own property. And I'm so sick of this bullshit. They should have nothing to say about this. This country, this is supposed to be the land of the free and the home of the brave, and we have been conditioned to allow these people that we've hired to sit there and tell us what we can and we can't do. I mean, it all starts at the local. Yes, change local. But the thing is, it doesn't. Okay, we could go in there and vote out the whole township council and the mayor, and put somebody else in there, and the zoning board would still fuck with your shit.
You have to. The zoning board gets reappointed every year, so you have to be. If you have interests, it is good to be involved. But most people don't. Most people just go and they think, oh, I could do this on my property. I wonder if she can subdivide or parcel off some of her property. Now, there may be a way she can do it. It just can't be like, I'm going to put a house on it. Like, no.
Thousands of dollars to rezone. Yeah. Thousands of dollars.
That's how they get you.
Right.
You want a tiny home, it's going to cost you a shitload of money.
This black lady here has it, and I'm not even sure if this is AI, but this lady here put it, and I was like, damn, that is 100% right. Here we go.
That dollar in your pocket, that ain't yours. That's Uncle Sam's play money. You get taxed when you earn it, income tax. You get taxed when you spend it, sales tax. You get taxed when you save it, interest income tax. Buy a house, they taxing that too. And if you fix it up, new roof, fresh paint, honey, they saying, ooh, you fancy. Now your property tax go up too. They tax that dollar 6 ways to Sunday, and what do we got to show for it? A Federal Reserve we can't audit, trillions in missing money, and wars we didn't ask for, but somehow always got to pay for it. Baby, if that ain't robbery in slow motion, I don't know what is.
Man, AI is
Can we DoorDash this girl a 9-volt battery, please? Yeah, I didn't hear any chirp there.
No,
I mean,
they added. But
it was AI. But I mean,
that's amazing.
Was she wrong?
No, I mean we're taxed every fucking which way. It's
taxed on the gas, taxed on our land, taxed on our income.
Depending on what products you buy, I mean everything.
Right.
So
everything. You're taxed on everything. I mean, even the Beatles song, "The Tax Man."
Oh, here you go. Cody says, "Did Ron Paul make black ladies say his talking points with AI?"
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I'm curious. I'd love to get some more follow up on that woman with the land.
The house, yes.
Yeah. There's probably a way to do it, but yeah, it's going to cost her. So if she's gonna parcel out and she knows she wants to give it to her kids, give your kids an acre. Give your kids an acre, drop a house on it, boom, 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 and then be done. But nothing's free. I mean, if she just thinks like, here, kids, here's a house.
Yeah, and you don't think the taxes on her property's going to go up when you put something like that on?
Well, it's going to be their property now.
Yeah,
if
I
she
guess
subdivides
you could do that.
it, I mean, she could sell it to them for like $1, but
any
they're still going to have to pay
improvement-
the taxes on what it's worth, not what she sold it for.
Any improvement you make to the land, now they get taxed. They get to make the money on it.
Yeah, so I mean,
fuck them.
It's true, but she didn't research that either. I mean, I don't know what she did. Or
Why
didn't
should she
research.
have to? It's
It
her
isn't-
land. She paid for it. No, I understand. I understand what the laws are. The laws are FUBU. It's bullshit.
But if she didn't know them going in, ignorance of the law does not excuse.
I get that, but
you
again,
I understand. 37 acres. You think you'd want to put something on? Maybe she probably could have fucking done it.
listen. I
She
always
could
say,
have put it in the middle of 37 acres. Who'd fucking see it?
You ask for forgiveness.
I didn't know I couldn't put 3 houses.
Yeah.
All connected to sewer.
No, they pull right up. They see it breaking ground. They see people out there. Next thing you know, they're right there. What's this? You don't have a permit for this. I told
What's
you
going
when
on?
they fixed it when they put a new deck on the back of this house here because the other one was falling off the side of it was falling off the house. And the guy's like, "Oh, you need a permit for that." I go, "Why? We're just replacing it." I said, "If we replace this board by board, you didn't need a permit for that." So then I get in a fight with this guy.
Shocking.
Because It doesn't make sense. There's no common sense in what they say. We're not building a new deck. We are replacing the rotted wood from the old deck. It's the same footprint. It's on the same concrete pads, everything. Everything's the exact same.
It's crazy.
But this asshole wants to make another permit. We've got to get another permit for it. For what?
Did you work it out?
No, they had to go get a permit. But I had
They
I
held
crawled
him
up
on
that. I crawled up his ass, though. I'll tell you that. I gave him my 2 cents worth.
2 cents a Jamingo.
That's right. He got the Jamingo treatment.
He got Jamingo'd is what he got.
Yes, he did. Same thing with hunting. Same thing with hunting. Again, you want to go out and hunt, everything's a goddamn regulation.
Yeah.
And Uncle Ted Nugent, he was at, I don't know if this what kind of meeting it was, but he went off, and I loved every minute of this.
Insanity.
Oh, okay.
And the people who enforce it and create these policies would qualify as insane. And they've ran people out of this state. An 18-year-old boy who got into bow hunting because of my TV show got a ticket because his bow case wasn't zipped up. There's a law in Michigan that wildlife policy has to be based on science. What's the science of a bow case? So I got rid of that law. When I started hunting, some man thought he had control whether I hunted out of a tree or not. Is that man in attendance here that has control over my tree climbing? No man has control over my tree climbing. There were 11 counties that it was forbidden to hunt on Sunday. Who is the man that can intervene between God's nature and my recreational, sporting, spirit connection to the good earth that can tell me that somehow mysteriously the hunting season ends when the sun goes down on Saturday? That's insane. So we got rid of that law. I beg you, on behalf of the people that come up to me every day, get rid of these insane violations of Prop G that says the game laws have to be based on science. And then the DNR sued me, and it said in the suit, this is funny. This is funny. They claim I had feral Russian boar. Well, for all of you who went to school in America, feral is an escaped domestic animal. My pigs were on the preserve. They hadn't escaped. So I'm being sued for something that doesn't exist. And Russian boar, there's no such species as a Russian boar. A Russian boar can only be a male pig that lives in Russia. It's not a species. I asked them, would you sue me for having pterodactyls? Because I have as many pterodactyls as I have feral Russian boar. And after tens of thousands of wasted hard-earned dollars, some judge finally went, yeah, I guess they're not feral and they're not Russian and some of them are females. I hope this pisses you off because everybody that comes up to me is just livid. The DNR and the NRC have chased families out of the sport over absolutely insane anti-nature, anti-science regulations.
That's a good
My
old-fashioned
God, are
rant.
you still talking?
Man, I'm sorry, but I love
Uncle
that.
Ted's pretty funny. He's a smart fella. I mean, you may not agree with his approach, but he knows his shit.
No, he sat there and went, and you know what? Thank God he had the money to be able to fight it.
Yeah, the average schmuck doesn't.
Right.
They have to knuckle under because what do you do?
I know. All righty.
Fucking ridiculous.
I have some videos here. I am sorry, but I love me a Trump derangement system. I love the dumbness, the stupidity of the Democratic socialist. So here is a woke socialist in New York City, and a guy walks up and asks him some questions.
Yes, do you think socialism is going to work in New York City?
Yes.
Why?
What is your definition of socialism?
Zoran Mamdani's socialism. Do you think if he wins, New York will be a better city?
Oh, definitely.
What do you think he's going to do that's going to make it better?
Lower rents.
He's going to fix rents. Do you think that might have a negative effect possibly, or?
Probably could, but my material conditions would be better, so I'm voting for what would help me.
Where else has socialism worked that you want to emulate?
Vietnam.
You think New York City, if it was more like Vietnam, is it actually a communist country?
I would say Vietnam, China. See, New York is a very dense city. Therefore, we have to look at Asia, who is doing better at density than we are here. So these roads are horrible. The train's not that great here. All of those things are so much better in most Asian countries.
Then go there.
Yeah, I want to live in China because, you can be free and sit and critique the government,
Yeah.
while sitting on the
Don't
street.
do that then. Right.
Be the last
They'll
they
take
see
you-
you, honey.
I'll take you out back and shoot you right in the head.
Yeah. Oh, my God. I think people forget just how you can be very unhappy here and bitch about shit, but you have the right to do it.
Right.
You
And
don't
still the
have
best
that right in the communist countries.
Well, 20 in the past 3 years, 20 million people have come to this country. What would they come to this country if it's a shithole?
Yeah.
All right. You know how I'm a fan of the white liberal woman.
Oh my God.
Here we go. The best of the species right here.
All here today.
Fascism.
Same.
What about fascism?
We need to get rid of it.
It's not for us.
Nope.
Not for our country.
Some Democrats I've interviewed today are okay with deportations provided it's just criminals. What's your thoughts on that?
I think if people can be proven to be criminals and they get their day in court here, and it can be shown that they have a criminal record, and I'm not talking like jaywalking, I'm talking murder, then deport them.
Now, if you and I say...
Okay.
He slow walks them there, and it's fucking great. He just
Okay. Here we go. We got the setup.
Keep listening. Yeah.
Here we go.
Deport them.
Now, if you and I, went to Germany and we decided to get a job under the table, should we be allowed to stay in Germany indefinitely?
No.
That's up to the Germans.
You said no, but why?
Because you shouldn't work in a country where you're not allowed to be there.
So,
You go through the process.
Gotcha, bitch.
Hello. That's what we're saying.
Gotcha,
Fucking
bitch.
dummies. Fucking
I love 'em.
bags of air. God
I swear.
damn it. I love they're just like fascism.
Right.
Yeah.
Here's
Okay,
an-
expand.
Yeah. If
Orange man.
if you went to Germany and you went in the country illegally and you were working there, should you be able to stay? No. Why not? Because you should be allowed to go into a country and work where you're not allowed.
The only thing that would have been better has been like the Larry David, that da, da, da. Yeah, like right in the background, that music, because it's like a slow turn. Like,
You know what I would
we're
love? Remember the old seltzer bottles you used to see in the cartoons where they would they should spray in the face with water. They really should.
I am amazed when I hear people like, and I knew where this dude was going with it. Like this, I'd seen this week. So as
Okay.
soon as I heard him do it, I was like, here we go. Like, and he just slow walked him there, and he didn't have to walk him that hard either. They're
Yep.
like, yeah, you shouldn't do that because they're so busy do the right thing.
All
Bingo.
right. So I love it when a white lady gets her camera out and she starts screaming.
Oh, how embarrassing. Stop it, ladies. Just stop.
I want to
People
hear
can say-
another white person say the word illegal for the rest of my goddamn life. We are living on stolen land.
We didn't steal it. We took it. We fought them. We fought them. We fought
won
the
it.
Indians and we won it. That's right. Back in the day, that's how you got land.
Yeah.
You fought for it. Don't tell me it was stolen. Let me ask you this. When the Indians got here, who'd they take it from? When they got here, and the
Other
Indians,
yeah,
right,
other
and then the
people.
Indians, they fought each other and took their own land. So is that stolen land too?
Well, she should give her house back then. Then fucking go.
They never
Leave.
say that, do they? We're on stolen land.
Yeah.
Well, how about
so
you give your house?
you should leave. Yeah.
Yeah, you should leave now. Go somewhere where the land wasn't stolen.
Way to go,
Our
Karen.
ancestors-
You solved all our problems by just walking away.
Exactly.
Pretty much.
Forcibly and violently seized this land from the indigenous peoples who were living here for generations before we ever showed up. We do not get to call them illegal.
That's not
Okay,
the illegals
first
we're
of
talking
all,
about, honey. It really is.
We're not talking. They're not the illegal people. They're not the legal ones. You dummy. The illegal people are the ones that came over here without due process. They're the illegals.
We don't own the fucking planet.
No, but we do have a country here that has borders. The borders, and this country has laws. Some of them are stupid, but apparently, I feel that securing the border is a good one.
That face
Nobody
right there.
does. We are evolved monkeys with opposable thumbs who use them to write little monkey scribbles on a slice of tree, and we call it a birth certificate with our little monkey sounds. All of it is made up. None of it is real, and it doesn't fucking matter. And it's certainly not a valid reason to rip a terrified, screaming child away from his weeping mother. And I am tired of being made to feel like I'm crazy for being angry about this. Capitalism is just narcissism as an economic system. Imperialism is just narcissism as a foreign policy. If the lion can't claim the safari for himself and call the elephant illegal, then neither the fuck can we!
This woman's insane. That's the craziest shit I've ever heard. Like, just like
I wonder why she
slice
can't get
of
a date.
tree. Oh God, that poor fucking dude. Run, fellas, run and stay. The faces when you every time you pause it, like it was that deranged, maniacal look, and it is terrifying to see that on so many people's faces. I don't fucking crazy. Leave, just fucking leave. Like I can't get past the fact that they're like, well, we stole it from Indians, so it's okay for immigrants to be like illegal aliens. I'm not gonna call them immigrants, illegal aliens to be here. And weeping mothers. We don't have to separate them. They can all fucking go. Right in the bus. We're not breaking up any families.
I saw a statistic that 6,000 in just New York City, they have rejected 6,000 requests for illegals that are in jail. They will not turn them over to ICE. The ones that are here illegally.
Yeah, Holman's going to get them. Right?
He's going to flood the zone.
Yeah.
But you know what? We're also, so here's the problem. When you and I grew up, it was just a whole different mindset. And the fact that the kids today think that, you know, I have a life. I can't work. I have a life. I have a social life.
Things to do. I have protests to go to and things to yell about. Rah. Yeah. My opinion matters.
I got such a kick out of this. So here's a mother.
Did I say
and her daughter comes home from her first job, and she's very upset.
So yesterday, my 16-year-old daughter goes to work, and she frantically texts me when she gets there. She says, "Mom, I made a mistake. I read my schedule wrong. I have to work 5 days in a row. This is tragic."
Tragic. It's a tragedy.
So I'm thinking to myself, sweet baby Jesus, dear Lord. So I responded, "That's good news because you want to buy a car, so you need all the money you can get."
Yes.
So 6 hours later, she comes home after her shift. I said, "How was work?" She said, "I put in my 2 weeks notice." I said, "What?"
I'm telling you right now,
I'd
if I told my father,
go get another fucking job.
if I told my father that I quit because I had to work 5 days in a row, he would have slapped the taste right out of my mouth right there and then.
I worked two jobs.
From the time I was 12 years old, I worked on the weekends for my father. And the weekends that we didn't work in the garage at the garage house, we were doing stuff around the house, like we were raking chores, whatever. Yeah,
Yard
whatever
work,
he had on the list, we were doing that, and I had no say in it.
No, you were just the children. You were just do this, and you did it. You weren't fighting with them. There was no like, oh, I mean, well, in your brain, because if you said that out loud, you'd have been knocked out. Like,
right, you would have talked with a lisp.
Yeah, I remember doing that behind a bedroom door to my mom, and I guess I was a little too loud, and she kicked that door open. I was like, "Oh no!" Like,
I got the same thing. I got the shit kicked out of me because I told my dad he wasn't picking my classes. I said, if you pick them, you take them." And I ran upstairs and I heard him coming up the steps. I'm like, "Uh-oh." So I tried to lock the door.
Fast enough.
And by the time I got my hand on the key, he kicked that door open, and I had a black eye from the door hit me in the face.
Right? Yep.
Yeah, I went to school the next day. They said, "How'd you get that shiner?" I said, "Oh, my dad kicked the door open and hit me." And he says, "Oh, I guess you won't do that again." But I mean, we're too soft on these kids. I'm going to work 5 days in a row. Oh. Why don't you be a mom versus post a video? Oh, wait, no dad in the picture. Maybe not. I don't know.
Well, we haven't gotten through the whole thing yet. So, but just
I drove a dump truck at 12 years old. I hit the side of the house with it, but I drove a dump truck at 12 years old. Yeah, it was a stick shift too. Try working 10 hours a day all summer long and being on call on top of that. That's right. Tell them, Sparky.
There's no child labor laws, especially if it was a parent company, because you just worked.
Yeah.
You just worked. You didn't get paid. If you're lucky, you got paid. You didn't
Right.
always get paid. No air conditioning. You're working at dump trucks. Like, how comfy is that? It's not.
No. Here we go.
I said, I just can't do this anymore. I can't live like this. Nobody should have to work 5 days a week. I said, are you serious? She says, no, I didn't put in my 2 weeks notice, but I really don't want to have to work 5 days in a row. It shouldn't even be legal. I said, what? She said, nobody should have to work 5 days in a row. I said, everybody works 5 days in a row. Everybody works at minimum 5 days in a row. That's life. Moving forward. You go to work every day and then you come home and you cry. Okay? Welcome to the real world, baby girl. This is tragic. Sweet, sweet baby Jesus.
All right. I'm not sure if she prepped her daughter enough with working, but at least she said the right things. Like,
yes,
you got to work. You know,
Yeah,
and the
work.
right response is you want to save up for a car. Cars,
Do your
used
fucking
cars,
job, cunt!
cars are not cheap. And if this chick's a waitress,
Hold
or
on, what was
something
that, John?
somewhere-
Do your fucking job, cunt! There we go. That guy's hysterical, that John Jamingo.
Josh said, no ring on that hand. Nailed it.
Yeah. Chase the male men right out of the house.
A guy saw his kids and said, fuck it. Everyone ain't worth keeping, those little buggers. I'm just done. Yeah, I remember my eldest daughter telling me probably about maybe 8-9 years ago, we're working on her schedule. And she's like, whatever. She's like, well, I don't want to work that day. I was like, why? She goes, what's my birthday? I'm like, honey, nobody cares.
No one cares.
Nobody cares it's your birthday. I work every time, unless it falls on a weekend. I work all the time on my birthday. Nobody gives a shit. I said, I love you. I mean, I'm happy it's your birthday, but you know, when you're past like 16, nobody gives a fuck.
You can have dinner and cake and ice cream when you get home from work.
That's exactly.
That's how it works.
Yeah.
That's how it works.
If you're lucky, yeah.
Remember when you were a little kid and you didn't get cake and ice cream until afterwards? You know why? Because mommy and daddy were working. That's why. You
Well,
know
it's
why
just
we worked? So you could afford cake and ice cream.
You know what I miss? Someone making me cake and giving me ice cream, like for my birthday. Not that the family doesn't do things, but it's still like it's different when you just come home and the parents just have it. You know, like you're not responsible for it.
Right. All righty. We're going to talk about Ozzy Osbourne dying. I mean, wasn't it time?
It's
the poor
kind of
guy had Parkinson's.
Yeah, he was pretty beat up. I mean, frankly, I'm surprised he lasted as long as he did, and I'm glad he did okay. You know, but like I think towards the end, what's amazing is he did that concert like what 8-9 days ago.
Mhm.
Like that was astounding. That he literally, what an exit! Like massive concert, people paying tribute, and then a week later gone.
And he didn't sing that bad either. Now, I don't know if he was
Did
lip syncing,
I
but he
think
was
they tried
okay.
his mic low a little bit, but I think he did okay.
Fucking Ozzy. How in the hell was the Prince of Darkness allowed up here?
Do you pump your own cake in Jersey?
For my birthday, apparently, yeah. But not gas. I don't have to
No,
pump my own
not
gas.
gas. All
I'm
right.
just gonna beat on that one till it's done.
All right. Well, before we get into podcast shout outs.
Yes.
Oh, you know what I never did?
What didn't we
Holy
do?
shit. I'll tell you what I never did.
John, what did you not do?
I did not. Damn it. We got
Did you hit record?
no, I did hit record.
Okay.
You know, we have voicemails and I forgot to get the voicemails.
Oh no.
Shit.
Shit balls. What do we do?
All right, let's find out. Let's find out who we have. Hey, I'm gonna play them right from the old. What's this? We're gonna play them right from the old website. I'm ready. Here we go. It's faster than normal. All right, here we go. Half Black Neil back in the house.
Ah, there you go.
Hey, fellas, it's Half Black Neil.
Hey, fella.
Sorry, I've missed a few days. Kind of been a little bit busy.
Oh yeah, what were you doing? Were you working a job 5 days in a row there, Half Black Neil? Hold on.
But what is the black stuff in between an elephant's toenails? Blue natives.
I love watching Duchess face. All right, and then here we got Dean.
Hey, peeps. It's Half White Dean. Looking forward to seeing the Duchess out here and everybody else together. Question. How are sperm and black men alike?
Duchess, how are sperm and black men alike?
I'm not gonna like it. I don't know.
Only 1 in a million works.
See, now that's funny.
Dave. Oh, poor
Okay.
Dave.
Poor Dave.
Poor bugger. Do we have any emails or anything?
I didn't see any emails.
Okay.
I didn't see any emails. But okay. Again, if you want to go and find out, to follow us, go to our Discord, all that good stuff. Go to boomerbunker.com. Also, if you want to be like Dean and half Black Neil, very easy to do. Just call 856-477-1935, or you go to the boomerbunker.com website, and up in the right-hand corner is the thing that says talk to us, and you can leave us a message right there.
You don't even have to dial a phone.
Right.
Or push buttons, I guess now, right? You just push
Right.
them.
And you remember, all our merch is over at horribledesigns.com. So it's letting you go over there and hang out with Jason. Get yourself a Boomer Bunker mug or a skinny tumbler.
Skinny tumblers.
We need a Jamingo tumbler. Fat. And also, if you want a Boomer Bunker sticker, we'll give you one. All you have to do is go to one of our social medias and then go in there and give us your name and address, and we'll mail you a sticker. We don't even charge you for the stamp.
I don't.
Look at us.
They're donated.
Yep.
But yes, we'd love to send them to you.
Okay. You want to do some podcast shout outs there,
Let's do some
kiddo?
podcast shout outs. Yeah, absolutely. The Weathered View with Bruce, Jason, and Ken. Now, we haven't seen Jason in a while, but
So
I
what's going on with
hear
Jason?
he's been doing a lot of home improvement things, and getting a lot of stuff done. But I understand he may be coming back. So
Okay.
we'll be happy
That's
to hear him.
It's a free for all. I like to get in the morning before anybody gets in there. A couple quips and a couple things, and then I get out, in and out. Can you get one with the pic of Duchess's feet?
No.
No, Duchess's feet are not part of the merch. Oh, you know what? I didn't have a Trump tweet either. Well, I'm really slacking on John.
Oh, so Ken says that Jason is prepping the house so he can get the hell out of Minnesota.
Oh, he's leaving Minnesota, huh?
He's going to burn rubber out of there. So it's been home improvements time. So good on him.
Okay. Also, I had to say it with Aaron. If you want to hear like a 45-minute run-on rant sentence, go check out Aaron over.
It's been pretty good. He doesn't.
I'm not. I wasn't knocking it. I'm just telling you what it is.
I enjoy it. It's his latest one was really very good. Actually, there's a couple points I agreed on. I want to listen to it again so I can have a
digest.
Yeah, I need to hear it again to have it sink in more.
Mm-hmm.
Wheelbarrow full of dicks with Mike, Travis, and Drunk.
Mike, you
the
shit starter,
the pick stealer.
Hey, Mike. You know what? I want to thank you because
thanks, Mike.
Because you stole that pick you gave
And
us about
Jody. Thank you.
1/3 of our episode content today. Thank you for that. I appreciate it.
And I got shouted out a whole heck of a lot too. So you're welcome.
Yeah.
Dirty bugger.
The Old Man Podcast with Tom. I'm still trying to get on that show.
Mondays.
I know.
They're Mondays. You got to set your alarm.
I know.
So, shitty song of the week with Red and Jody, which looks like it's finally going to be happening when Jody gets back from vacation.
I wonder if they're going to remember how to do the show.
I think they will.
Been a long time.
It's been fun. Yeah.
Been a long time. Been a long time.
Been a long, lonely time.
The TNA Podcast with Jason Roach and Sam Hall.
Ooh. They are coming up on their 100th episode. And I would think it would be fun. I'll float this idea, but then we'll discuss it more. That maybe you and I do like a video, video message to them because they're looking for people for things to play on their 100th. So like people just to call in, say, hey, like congrats, whatever. So
I'll work on that.
I thought.
How about a little bit of like a little roast? A little roast.
That might be.
We can do a little roast for them.
Yeah.
I like that. That's a good idea.
Let's plan it out. Let's not give away any more details.
They don't listen. They don't listen.
Shooting the Shiznit with BT. I'm on once a month with the 5-minute time limit. So that's always fun. He sends me a clip. I watch it.
5 minutes of Duchess.
No, it's not. It's mostly like 3.5 minutes of Brian and then me getting a few words.
A minute and a half of Duchess.
Yeah. All right. Sparky keeps. I put my feet in my video. Yeah.
There you go. Oh, we should ask Jason and Sam what they think of your feet.
Oh no, I don't think we need to do
I'll have to. I'll send him a message.
Oh, okay. All right. What's your next podcast?
I shake my head with Lisa and Sam. All right. So you know how I don't really say you can review our podcast. You can go to Apple Podcast. You can go to Spotify. On our website, there's a spot where you can leave a review. You can leave a review. I don't care. Here's the thing about reviews. Like you'll hear podcasters say, please leave a 5-star review because it helps us with the rate. Doesn't do shit. Doesn't do anything. It doesn't help you in the rankings. It doesn't get you any higher. It doesn't do shit. Nothing. It does nothing. It's proven. All it is it's, ego of the
It's a little
the host.
popularity thing. Yeah.
Right. So Lisa and Sam, they say, oh, give us a 5-star review. Well, someone gave them a 2-star review.
Oh.
And it wasn't the best. It wasn't horrible. It wasn't a good review. All right.
Okay.
So
Sure
I said, listen, go lean into it. You asked for it. You asked for a review. You got a review. You should talk about it, lean into it, and just, be self-deprecating a little bit.
Sure.
Make a little fun with it. Have fun with it.
That's what we do. Yeah.
Right. And so with this week, because I just got the episode done for Friday now, you should listen to it because they did have a little bit of fun with it. And I thought they thought they did a great job.
Oh, good on them. So, Misanthrope Radio 2.0 with Lorenzo. Have you listened to his current episode?
No, I have not listened to his current episode. Here's the thing. I'm learning more about Lorenzo every time I listen to his podcast. So I did not know he was a radio guy. Like
you can't tell?
Well, he has a good voice, but not.
He does have a great voice.
Good voice was a radio guy.
Yeah.
I had no idea. So I don't know if he's still in radio or
he's mysterious. I don't know.
Yeah, he's very mysterious. And when he doesn't come on, he comes and listens to Bruce's show. And I think he's here sometimes. He listens to our show.
I think so, yeah.
But he doesn't. Right. But he doesn't, he doesn't come on. He's very mysterious.
Well, I think he's working. Like a lot of people just listen. We have wherever he works. I don't know.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay.
Some people have jobs like early in the morning.
Okay. So he's listening, but he can't talk because he's working.
Yeah.
Okay. I get that part.
Because we have a few people that listen in the mornings that don't talk.
I'm one of them. Sometimes I come in and I want to listen, but I don't want to talk.
Right. You almost
So
have
I
to
feel
go
bad. I feel bad if I don't
anonymous
talk.
Then that way they
Hmm?
Well, they have a way you can listen anonymously.
Yeah, I know. I don't.
I like my icon there.
It's all about the Duchess.
Let them know I'm listening.
Right.
Well, I think you should check out his latest episode.
Oh, I will. I listen to every one. I think he does a great job with it. The show sounds good. I'm still not a fan of the background noise, the background music. I'm not a fan of it, but you know what? It's okay. By 5 minutes, I don't even hear it anymore.
I get, you notice, I don't hear it, and it just ties in well with the production of it. So I don't think it doesn't bother me.
Okay, it's like it's 80s synth background music.
So Cody just wants you to come into the show.
There's too many people there. There's too many people in there trying to vie to talk. And you know what? There's so many people in there that you don't need me.
Well,
you don't need me in there.
Well,
so
you're in early sometimes, but I think the way it evolved out with the hand raising, while it's kind of like sometimes you got to remember what your thought is. I kind of like that instead of everybody shouting.
Yeah, everybody talking at the same time.
Yeah, so I think that kind of helped out a bit.
I do like lobbing in, over the fence joke every once in a while when someone says something. I do like doing that.
So you got Josh who listens but doesn't comment, doesn't participate. Says I enjoy when you chime in for what it's worth.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that. It's fun. It's I love Bruce. Bruce is a good guy, and Aaron and Ken, and thank God Professor Tom's not there anymore. This is the same shit as Duchess not thinking her feet. No, listen. I would love to be able to come in there, but here's the other thing. I know me. I'm a talker. I'm an alpha mic, and I take up a lot of oxygen. And there's a lot of people in there, and it's not my show. And other people should be able to have time to talk. And sometimes I talk too much. So I enjoy listening. I do. I enjoy listening to the show. And sometimes and the other thing is that it seems to be that time of the morning. There's a lot of shit going on. Like I'll be listening and then phone rings. I'm like, damn it. Yeah. So, and then I blip out, and then I listen to the rest of it later. I listen to when I get abused later on.
Oh, here you go. Cody says, so I'll be quieter to allow you to speak
I don't
more.
want
Your
that.
terms are accepted.
No. Cody, I don't want that. No. You guys continue to do the show. I like the show. And when, sometimes I come in and we talk and then I bug out. That's all. It's a good show. You guys are doing a great job.
He's in, he's out.
Right. All right. Where was I? Oh, that was the Mrs.
I did Lorenzo's.
All right. The Brand Ass podcast. The Brand X podcast with Deuce, Joe, and
the Ass podcast.
The Brand Ass podcast. All right. Here's the thing. Right now with this cup holder in my leg, I can't get everything ready for the show. So we're going to take the summer off.
Okay.
Take a couple months off. We're even thinking about making this show just once a week because it's a lot. I'm not supposed to sit for more than 2 hours with my leg hanging down. I'm not supposed to. So right now, I've been sitting now for 4 hours with my leg down.
John.
Not supposed to do that. No. So anyhow, listen, I keep my leg up all night long. It's up in the air. It's over my head.
Feet pics, they might sell.
Not my feet.
Maybe that crater will go. People
I got some gnarly toes. Oh,
there's a kink and vibe for everyone.
Hold on. Do you want to see updated pictures?
Good. Show it. I mean, maybe people look at my feet, so we can look at your crater.
Yeah. Okay. You want to look at my crater? All right.
Lisa says to do the show from your recliner.
Oops, I don't have a recliner. All righty.
So there's questions, but show your creepy.
What are the questions?
Well, it says, will you still repackage the original Brand X?
Yes.
For us?
Yeah, I have to get into doing something. I have to go back and do that.
John
That's my
a little bit. Leg wound and all. But
right.
Yeah.
So I have I don't have the original one, but I have this is the one on the bottom here.
Oh boy.
Is the latest.
All right.
And the one above that is about a week ago. So where is it?
Look at your own risk.
Where is it?
Yep.
I know where it's at. Hold on. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Mike. I know you want to play it.
I'm grabbing it.
All right, here it is. All right, the bottom one. The bottom one. I'm hoping that white stuff is new skin growing. That's what I'm hoping. But it's a lot smaller. Someone
is
sent
the
me
top one the new one?
No, the bottom one's the new one.
Okay.
Did someone send me? Hang on a second. Someone sent me. No, I don't want to do that.
Sparky says it looks more pussy now.
It does in a way.
But it's probably Is it open to air or is it covered?
No, it's always covered.
Okay.
All right, so hang on a second. Let me see if I can. What do you got?
Looks like a peach pit.
It does look like a peach pit.
Can't eat peach anymore.
Right.
Done.
Shit. I wasn't ready for this, but I had the very first one that I had.
Okay.
When I saved it, but for some reason it's not in my pictures now. What happened to it? But when I saw it the very first time. Yikes. Get ready for this one. This one here, this one gives me the heebie-jeebies.
Episode titled John's Peach Pit.
John's Peach Pit.
Today, Junior.
That's the one I was waiting for.
Today.
Today, Junior. All right, here's the one. Let's see. All right, this is what it looked like in the hospital. That was the hospital.
Oh, for God's sakes.
One
tasty pie.
And this is lately. So I think it looks better. I mean, if you look at that one.
It looks better, but
all right, don't yell at me. The thing's not. So that's the first one. That's when I first got the first one. It looks deep, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Okay. And then this one. So it seems better. All right, there we go. Okay. All right, so
Josh says that's when you ruined my pepperoni pizza dinner.
Dinner, that's right. Yes. All right, Duchess, you are not going to be here.
Well, we didn't finish the shout outs, but
Oh, we didn't finish the shout outs?
no, we didn't.
So sorry.
So you, Brand X, you're taking the summer off.
Taking
for
the
now,
summer off.
and then you'll
Yes.
be releasing. You'll be dropping maybe a couple episodes of the originals.
Yeah, I'm going to drop the. Yeah, we're going to go back and do the vintage ones.
Fabulous.
The vintage ones.
Because those are
All right.
fun. I enjoy you doing that.
Right.
Okay. Next would be Who's Right podcast with Doug and Anthony.
Did I tell you the other night I always play podcasts at night, and they were playing, and I had a dream that I was there with them.
Oh.
And
Well, you were mentioned.
I was?
Mm-hmm.
When?
On the bonus episode.
I was?
You were. By
Which
me.
one? The last one?
Last week?
Last week?
It's what they dropped the link to join them, so I jumped in. So I asked, have you
okay.
been? And I indicated that you were feeling better, and they razzed you, but nothing terrible. So
I'll have to go back and listen. You know me, I'm a narcissist. I always listen to
that's true.
shit that
It was it was a Patreon episode. So it's,
I almost went in. I almost did, but I said, nah, you know what?
that was probably
think
the one.
better of it.
Yeah. Well, they yeah. So it's funny. I jump in and it's like I throw off everybody because everybody's
You're a female.
older mother
Right.
figure. So they're like, huh, it's an old lady,
No,
freak out.
it's a female.
They're
What do
all
we do with
very
a female?
nice. Well, Lindsay was on, so Lindsay had done a bit with them, and then they're like, okay, and they just threw the link out, so people jumped in. So, so it was interesting. It was fun.
The Naturals podcast with Uncle Kyle and Sweet Derek. I think they took some
Sweet
time
Derek.
off. I haven't seen I haven't heard from them in a couple weeks.
Right.
They're almost as bad as this next guy.
Oh, am I canceled with Edward? Are you canceled, Edward?
I don't know what's
Is
going
he
on with
canceled?
Edward.
Is he self-canceled?
I think he might be giving up podcasting. Not 100% sure.
He had some stuff going on. He indicated when he dropped the one like 2 weeks back. So,
Mhm.
but we'll see. I will follow him and see. Hopefully, he drops an episode.
Right. The Fine Whining podcast with Mike and Jerry. What's going on with them guys? I did
I
2
don't know.
shows with them. Nothing's coming out. Nothing came out.
I don't know. That's on Mike, I guess.
What are they doing? It's not that show doesn't even really need any editing. I processed the audio for them and sent it to them. All they got to do is put the music in or whatever the fuck they do and put it out. It's
Well,
not
was
that
he-
hard.
Was he looking to edit some of Jerry?
I guess, but why?
Yeah, I don't know.
Well, because he's an anti-Semite, a raging anti-Semite.
He's
He doesn't like the Jews much. I know that.
I don't think he's a fan.
He's not a fan of the Jews.
If
If you think about it logically,
about him,
Hitler's your
yeah.
dude.
Oh my God. That's not, we don't say that. No.
Right.
And finally, World Ablaze with George Fonts, who listens in the morning as well.
Oh, he
see
does?
him,
Okay.
With on the.
I wonder if he listens to this show. Probably not.
I don't know, but it's been. I enjoy his show. He has good discussions. He's been having a lot of guests on, and I haven't. He has a show he does with his brother, which I forgot to write the title in here, which I do like. I'll put that in there next for the next shout out. But I haven't. I'm in the middle of listening to his current episode now.
Okay.
It's interesting.
All right. Duchess is leaving for Michigan tomorrow.
That's right.
And you'll be back when?
I will be flying back on Tuesday night.
All right, Tuesday night. So we'll be doing the next show Thursday?
We can go
With you?
Thursday. Sure.
Okay. All right, there we go.
I will
And
so
then-
you're taking Monday then.
No, I don't know yet. I got to talk to Bob.
All right. So
I'm going to see if I can. I don't know yet. We'll see what happens.
okay.
Don't
Watch
get me
the
wrong.
socials.
Love Bob. But when we get together, it's like, it's tough, man. It's awkward. It's like dancing with 2 left feet.
All right.
I don't know what it is.
So
Oh, Brand X is time off, but Boomer Bunker's still going to be 2 times a week.
well, because you said we're going once a week. Now you're like it's twice. Like so.
I don't know.
John and I have not discussed this. He floated it out. We're gonna.
I floated
finalize
it today. It's like I said, it's a little bit tough, but we'll see. Don't
He
get me
says
wrong.
a best of.
The best of
John.
shit, no.
John won't put best ofs together.
The
I think
best
we
of
need
stink.
to. They don't.
They do.
They don't.
Our whole back catalog. You can go back and listen to any podcast you want to. All right, but why am I going to put a show out? Nobody listens to best of. No one does.
All right.
Listen,
John knows
been doing
best.
this. Okay, you say that, but I've been doing this for a long time. and I put out best of episodes, and then I go back and look at the numbers, and nobody downloads them. They're like, I heard all this shit before.
You know what? It's a testament to us that people enjoy interacting with us live.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
Maybe that's it.
Yes, I agree with that.
So here's the thing: if we're not here, go pick an episode. Go back in the Wayback Machine and go 7 months ago. Boop,
Right.
pick one.
We'll probably be here Monday, and we'll be here Thursday, and then I'll go to the doctor this Friday and see what they say. Maybe I can keep my leg down longer
Hopefully
or
they
whatever.
don't saw his leg off, and
If they don't saw my leg off, oh my God! So I'm sitting there, and Jody's talking to Uncle Randy and some old podcasters we know, and there's a guy sitting there in the bed with his leg amputated above the knee. And I see him sitting there in the bed. He's got oxygen on, and he's just got, and it's all.
Where?
And it's a text. It's a text group text.
Oh, okay.
And I'm looking at this. I'm like, oh no, I don't need to see this right now. Oh no, I don't want to see this right now. I don't want to lose my leg.
No,
I don't. Oh no.
Okay, so
Right.
you have wound people coming in every day.
Yeah,
looking
but
at
doesn't
your
mean
leg.
this thing's going to heal.
But they're not looking at it going, "Fuck, it's rotting." Like they're
They
not.
didn't say when I said you can heal this, right? They're like, we'll see. We'll see.
Well, they always say shit like that.
No, they don't. They're like, yeah, no problem. We'll get this. That's no problem.
That's fine. I think you'll be fine. I don't think they're gonna. They're not gonna come in with like a bandsaw and just. Although this would be a great time to like play a.
Leg of John. leg of Jamingo.
That's it. So Josh says, think all the money you'll save on socks and shoes.
No, you still get 2 socks. You still got to buy 2 shoes. They don't sell you just a shoe.
All right, and Sparky, we're not doing feet pics. We're just looking at
See?
Go look at the creepy ones on Insta. Or
You know what
on,
I'll do?
Twitter,
I'll see if I can get if I have to lose my leg, I'll see if they can get it, and I'll have it stuffed, and then I'll
We'll
take
put it on
feet
the leg
pics of my
lamp.
stuff. Yeah,
We'll make a Jamingo
leg lamp.
We'll
Perfect.
put it in with fishnet stockings, and we'll put a little skirt on it, and there you go.
There you go.
We'll do a skirt of donuts.
Mm.
I amuse myself. I really do.
All right. I will see you Monday without Duchess. We'll be Duchessless, and then
I might
see
be
you
in the
next week.
chat though, so we'll see.
Oh, okay.
So I can heckle. Maybe I'm
thank
better in
you.
the chat. Who knows?
Well, you know how hard that was for me not to say anything after that. All right. Say goodbye, Duchess.
Goodbye, Duchess. Thank you for listening to this episode of The Boomer Bunker. We'd love for you to become a bunker dweller and join us live. Catch our live streams every Monday and Thursday at 6:30 p.m. Eastern on YouTube, Rumble, and X. If you've just found us, be sure to follow or subscribe on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or your favorite podcast apps so you never miss a new episode. And hey, while you're there, do us a solid. Share the show, tell a friend, and leave a review. It really helps. We'd love to hear from you. For show updates, shenanigans, and general tomfoolery, follow us on Facebook, Instagram, X, YouTube, and Rumble. All the links are in the show notes, or simply visit boomerbunker.com. Got something to say? Please shoot us an email at theboomerbunker@gmail.com or leave a voicemail at 856-477-1935.